Hello, everyone. All right, let's go ahead and scroll on up. Question of the day today is, do you have a favorite Kerby book? And if so, which one is it? So let's scroll on up. Kenny, hello. Emily, hello. Emily says, I don't own any Kerby books, but my favorite would be Mythic World. Very nice. Mandy, hello. Christina, hello. Isalina, hello. Let's see. Mandy says my favorite Kerby book would be the monkey cover Kaleidoscope. All right. Is the Kaleidoscope one of the compilation books? I always get confused on which ones are his compilation books and which ones are his actual books. Let's see. Scroll down, make sure I'm missing. Christina says I only have Mythomorphia and Mythic World, and I like them both. About the others, I don't know. I don't have them. I don't have others in order to have a legit answer to the question. No, that's fair. That's fair. Isalina, welcome to the colors package for, how many months is that? 11 months. 11 months in a row. Congrats, Isalina. Thank you so much. We're going to do some exclamation point hype, and we're going to use some of those handy dandy hype emotes if I can push the right buttons. Yay! And we'll throw in a birthday cake. Yay! Thank you for that. All right, let's see. And then we've got, let's see, Jennifer. Kenny says, I think the most recent Kerby book is my favorite. Okay. Oh, nice, Emily. That sounds like fun. I'll be honest. The most recent one, Mythic World, I like some of the pictures, but I don't know. I don't know. Some of the pictures, like, there's a lot of skulls in the book. I don't do skulls. Let's see. Scroll down, scroll down. I love it, Christina. Throw it in the hypes. Let's see. Bonnie says Mythic World. All right, so another one for the new one. I like it. How are you, Bonnie? Let's see. Hid from the heat. Yep, right there with you, Jennifer. We have been hiding from that heat. Absolutely. Let's see. Trying to stay cool. Yes. We're gonna see Michaela. Hello, Michaela. Let's see. And Mandy. Wait, hang on, I top down. Isley says, I don't have any of them. Want the one with the monkey on it. Okay, all right. Let's see. Ronnie, hello. Fragile World. I think Fragile World or probably Worlds Within Worlds. I think Worlds Within Worlds is my favorite. Deborah, hello, Deborah. Daniela, hello. Let's see. Oh, your birthday's next week on Thursday. Well, happy birthday. I'm so glad. Books scare me, but they're quite fun once you get, yeah. So his books are the ones that just, they're overwhelming for me. They're intense. Let's see. My favorite Kerby Rosanes book is Fragile World and Mythomorphia. Very nice. Yeah, I think Worlds Within Worlds is probably my top, and then probably Fragile World, and then any of the compilation books. But what do I have? I'm trying to look at it from across the room. I've got Colormorphia, Kaleidoscope, let's see, Worlds Within Worlds, Mythic World, Fragile World, and I think Geomorphia, and then obviously this one, Mythomorphia. This is the new one. Nissa, welcome. Let's see, Angela. Wait, did I miss Angela? Or did that just default to? Was that a mistype? Okay, well, I don't want to miss anyone. If I missed anyone, I apologize. It's not on purpose. But hello, everyone. Let's see. Rosanes, Fragile World, and Mythomorphia spelled as us. Ah, no, you're good. You're good. Oh, there you are. Hello, Angela. There you are. I was just like, wait a minute. Where'd it go? Awesome, Isalina. Well, let's see. Announcements. Winner of the giveaway was drawn today, and it was our lovely, lovely Tara Lynn. So that was very cool. I'm sure we will do more giveaways in the future. I don't have the next one lined up yet, but I'm sure there will be one at some point. I finished my painting I was working on. I posted a little reel of that on Instagram if you want to see. I don't have it with me because I think I mentioned it. I'm doing an art contest with the kiddos, and for the adults, that was the one that I turned in. So I don't have it with me. But I think that's about all the announcements that I have for today. So I colored a little bit more on this one. For those of you, if this is your first time tuning in, we are Shannon. Hi, Shannon. We are coloring in Mythomorphia by Kerby Rosanes, and we're using the Arteza Watercolor pencils here. I've got my little cup of water. I've got my whole jar of paintbrushes. I don't know. We just use this one, right? We just cover the whole thing. No, that's my varnishing brush because it's just like giant. So let's see. I want a small-ish paintbrush. Let's do this one. And actually, fun fact, I was working with this paintbrush on the painting. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I definitely ruined the tip of it. Let's see. Anyway, I don't know if you can tell, but so I had to super glue the polymer clay portion on, and some of it dripped down, and I was adding some finishing touches, and I almost super glued the paintbrush to the canvas. So, you know, lesson learned on that one. Don't try to paint with super glue. Everything will get stuck. Wait, who are you arguing with? On your Switch and your Samsung? Nice. Doggy, oh, you're arguing with the dogs. Okay, okay. Hi, Alex. Sounds good. Ooh, embroidering tonight. Love it, Deborah. Living in my coloring book ordering right now. Yeah, go figure. Hi, Mona. The dogs. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. But yeah, I'm still waiting on my, oh my gosh, I am drawing a blank. Who was that female illustrator? I literally, anyway, the book that I ordered that I want to do next week, I'm still waiting on it. It's in Texas somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. Oh my gosh, that's gonna drive me crazy. Why can't I think of her name? Sorry, I'm making sure, loosening up my brushes here. Some of them were a little stiff. Rita Berman. Rita Berman. Oh my gosh, you could tell like my brain is just doing awesome today. Let's do this flat brush too. This is the Da Vinci brush that I got in the upgrade box. How is Steve? Steve is well. Steve is doing something in the other room. I don't know what. But he did bring me tea tonight, so that was nice. And he's hanging with the kiddos now. If I can just get my shaky hands past this without actually spilling it, we'll be good. Thank you, Bonnie. I knew it, like I was on the tip of my tongue, but I was like, I can't remember what it is I'm doing. Anyway, so I continued with the wings and a little bit of the cloudy smoke. So here is my question. I'm gonna put it to all of you and you can decide what we're working on tonight. We can do clouds. We can work on the background. We can work on more of the horse and the tail. Thanks, Angela. So I'm gonna put up a poll. Okay, so let's see, I'm gonna put up a poll. Okay, what do we want to work on? Okay, so we're gonna do background. Okay, Pegasus. I always think it's funny when I type in Pegasus because like the Pegasus is anyway. Or the clouds. All right, hi Marcy. Okay, so did the poll go up? There it is. All right, take your vote on what you want to work on. When we work on the background, that will include the moon. I'm thinking we'll do like a little bit of yellow. I want to do like a galaxy-ish kind of background here. Like I feel like this just screams something really good. Hi, let's see. I know we've talked about it before. I'm gonna call you Brumbolo because I know how to pronounce that and I don't want to butcher your name. Like my head, I want to say Phaedra, but that's the name of a character from Outlander and I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. So I'm gonna call you Brumbolo because like I said, I know how to pronounce that one. Oh no, Bonnie. Naughty neighbors. A little sip of tea here. All right, let's see. What do we have? 81% background, 16 votes. That'll do it. All right, we're gonna do background. So let's take a look at our color chart then. Thank you. I feel so bad. Oh, absolutely. I watch Outlander. Oh yeah, like full. I have watched those seasons so many times. There's certain episodes I skip. There's certain, like in the first season, there's a few episodes I skip. But no, I absolutely love it. In fact, when I went to Scotland, I went to Dune Castle, which was the filming location for Castle Leoch. And I got to see a lot of the rooms that they, fun fact, in the upstairs bedroom in the first season, the room that they bring Claire to when they first bring her to Castle Leoch, the doorway that Mrs. Fig comes out of to help her get ready was actually a closet. It's actually a closet. She's not coming from anywhere. She's coming out of a closet. It's pretty hilarious. Let's see. I know how to use watercolor pencils since, oh, very cool. Hi, Cheryl. All right, so for the background then, we're gonna choose some of our darker colors. Storm Gray, definitely. Let's get Storm Gray. And I have, I pulled out the colors that we used last time too. Yeah, it was, That Scotland trip was just like amazing. I saved for that trip for a year, bought my ticket a year in advance, went with my mother, got to meet Johanna. It was an amazing trip. It was awesome, awesome. Oh, cool, Alex. It was absolutely gorgeous. Dune Castle was also the filming location for Game of Thrones, the Winterfell. Game of Thrones Winterfell was Dune Castle, as well as Monty Python and the Holy Grail, the scene with the French soldiers where he's like, your mother was a hipster and your father smelled of elderberry, and the little coconut horses. That was filmed at that castle too. So it's a very popular filming location. So bright, oh no. Okay, so let's see. Definitely the Storm Gray, Charcoal Gray. Did I spell that wrong? I did. I spelled that wrong. It says Charcoal Gray. Charcoal. It's like a Boston accent how I spelled that. All right, but we are gonna get Charcoal Gray. Here it is, Charcoal Gray. And then we're going to grab Noir, which I think, yep, we already have that one out, Noir. And then we need to get Midnight Blue. We're gonna be getting a lot of blues and purples, some pink. In fact, I think this is gonna work out really well since we are doing watercolors. I think it'll mix really well. So let's see, Midnight Blue. Let's also get, not Mykonos, I feel like that's too bright. Let's get Indigo. I think we already have, no, we don't have. Let's see, Indigo, let's see, it's Prussian Blue. What is it next to? It is next to this one? That's Blueberry, hang on. Indigo, there we are. Yeah, Doctor Who, love it. I feel that way every day, Angela, every day. Okay, and then let's get Robin Egg Blue, which I believe we have out. Let's see, that's Sky Blue, so we do not need Robin Egg Blue. And I'll go over all of the colors again when I have them all out. All right, Amethyst Purple is what we want for there. We definitely need to include a purpley kind of pink, so I'm thinking Eggplant Purple. That's good. We're getting all the colors. That is Plum Purple. Purple Iris, is that? Purple Iris might be the way to go. Purple Iris. Okay. Eggplant Purple is closer to, hang on. Eggplant Purple, there we are. Okay. Nice, Iselina. Okay, let's see. I think that's all the colors. Maybe we should throw in a green as well. We have the Jade Green. The Jade Green might be nice to kind of bring in with the unicorn. Okay, I think that's enough colors, I think. From F, she was here last Friday, but I know she works Wednesdays. Usually she's here on Friday. If I don't see her tonight, I'll probably message her, just check in on her. She's really fine, just doing life stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna move these over, get our paintbrushes. We might do a slightly larger paintbrush. Let's see, let's get, what do I have for larger paintbrushes? That I think is gonna be too large. Some of these I have not exactly well cared for, so I'm just trying to find, we might do this one maybe? That's gonna be too big. Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. This one's not bad. I have one that's similar. Yeah, I've got one that's similar. Sorry, I'm kind of thinking out loud at the same time. I'm gonna do this one. This one's an Arteza brush. Okay. It happens. Oh, awesome, Cheryl. I'm so glad. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so let's do, we're gonna need to do the pencils first. So we're gonna give some of these a quick sharpening. She does, she works so hard, but it's so nice that she has a boss that appreciates her that way too. Okay, so I'm gonna have to probably keep the color chart close by so I can refer to it. I know most of the colors, but let's see. All right, just giving everything a nice little sharpen. Like I said, like I use the regular Arteza pencils quite frequently, but I haven't used the watercolor ones too often. Fun fact, I actually don't even have a case for them yet. I ordered one for Prime Day because I just didn't realize it because I hadn't been using them. I was just like, oh my gosh, I need a case for these pencils. So I have them out in their trays at the moment, and it was supposed to be here tomorrow, but it's not. So it'll be here Sunday. Ooh, speaking of Prime Day, did anybody end up getting any goodies now that Prime Day is officially over? Any good coloring goodies? I know I'm just sharpening. I swear I could do like an entire channel just on sharpening now. Just like, you know, pencil shavings and sweeping them up. Oh, I'm so glad, Cheryl. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, got everything now. So we are gonna start with, we're actually gonna start with a black because I want the darkest part to be behind the clouds. Now this part here, this is, let's see, I continued the leg up from here, but the clouds stopped there. So I'm also just kind of like mapping around. We'll zoom in a little bit, but I'm gonna be moving around, so I don't wanna zoom in past our back part that we're working on. It's a little bright, so we're gonna turn that down. There we go. Okay. No, that's all right, Mandy. That's just fine. Ooh, some beats in a case for that. I was looking at those a little bit, but I just like, I can't do the earbuds. Like I honestly tried both the Apple ones and like they couldn't fit in my ears. And I like to listen to my books for way too many hours. And so, like they always say, oh, don't listen to more than 6 hours at a time. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Like I will just listen to my audiobook like all day long while I'm working. Marcy says, okay, I confess I bought full sets of Arteza regular pencils and a full set of watercolor pencils and cases for them. That's awesome, Marcy. That sounds so fun. I wanted to get the Derwent Artist 120 set in a wood box. Derwent is discontinuing it, but I don't really need 2 of those, so I passed. The price was good. Oh, I didn't even look. Oh, the bigger ones. Okay. Making dinner finally because Hub decided on what he wanted. Chicken tacos. Very nice. Okay, so we are gonna, like I said, we're gonna start with Noir. When we get in a little bit closer, we are going to do the moon, and we're definitely going to have to break out some of our white paint pens. And I realized the issue with my Arteza paint pens is I just need to take the time to give them a really good shake, because that's what I ended up using for around these clouds. So when we get to the point with the moon, we're definitely going to be outlining. Although I'm not going to lie, my OCD is very unhappy about this. That's just, I mean, the moon's not even connected, so we may need to fix that. But that's my own issues. Yeah, that is a great deal. Okay, so we're gonna start with Noir, like I said, which means that these clouds are gonna stand out like a lot more. Okay, let's see, clouds. This whole area here is clear of clouds, I think. So we are just gonna start by adding in where we want our different colors to be. Okay, and I'm pressing hard. I'm not going too shy on it. Yeah, I can't handle them. And I've tried like full like headphones, like normal headset wireless headphones. But they were so heavy, they pressed on the top of my head and they gave me a headache, actually. So I couldn't do the full headphone set either. So for now, unless for some reason, or you know, at some point they invent better, I don't know, are there some lightweight like full-size headphones that don't put pressure on the top of your head? We're just sticking with corded headphones. And then I have a little, because I have an iPhone, I have this for a connector so that I can plug in headphones to it. Right, exactly. Marie, good morning. How are you? Okay. You know, in the future, for whenever I do another Arteza giveaway, now we've done 2 this month, so it'll probably be a little bit before I do another one. But when I do another giveaway, is there any particular Arteza product that like the majority of you are like? Obviously like pencils are always a go-to for us. But are there any other like Arteza products that you guys are particularly interested in? Because, you know, a lot of times the giveaways may center around like a new product that's coming out, or it's literally my choice of, you know, whatever one I think the community will like the most. So what is your preference so I can think about it either? I haven't tried the beats. The ones that I've tried, Lisa, hello, you are fine. You are just fine. Wait, I'm about to be, oh, sorry, Artezers. What kind of Artezer product is everyone? Ah, there he is. Artezers, I'm sorry. Super glitter gel pens, okay. The gel pens. The pastel and metallic Arteza sets. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't done those ones yet. I need to check those ones out for sure. Hi, Brian. Oh, wait, they have the watercolor set? And I did ask them about oil pencils. I just haven't heard back yet on that one. So hopefully at some point I will have an answer for you on oil colored pencils. Oh my gosh. Hi, Diane. How are you? Brian, you cracked me up. All right, so for those of you who just came in, we are working on the background using the Arteza watercolors. Is the rainbow flower emote retired? Temporarily until we open up another emote slot. I wanted to put in the cozy emote instead because I liked it so much. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a little, it's cozy. She's so cozy. Everyone markers, I love using mine. They dry out so fast. Well, for me, it's not that they dry out so much as I just use them up because I use them all the time. I definitely need to get a replacement for some of my colors. The 50 pastel brutes. I wasn't sure about pastels though. Oh, you like bold colors? Okay, right? It's so cute. She's so cozy. But yes, eventually, maybe I'll rework it and do a different like kind of rainbow one. I mean, you guys know I like my rainbow color palettes. Okay, let's come in with a few more colors. We'll do this in sectional, so we're not just doing one color the whole time. All right, so let's group these. Oh, I never said which ones we're using. Okay, so hang on. For those of you that are following along, these are the colors I chose for our sky tonight. They're all obviously pretty dark ones. So we've got Noir, number A012, Purple Iris, number A87. Then we have Storm Gray, number A51, Midnight Blue, A44, Indigo, A007, Robin Egg Blue, A044, Eggplant Purple, A086, Jade Green, A059, Charcoal Gray, A120, and Amethyst Purple, A088. I know it's a lot. Oh, Marie, thank you. Get some hypes in chat from Marie, exclamation point hype. And we can use those handy dandy hype emotes. For those of you who have recently become members or re-upped yours, don't forget to check the community tab because there's a free coloring download for all of you there. So check that out. Tanya, hello, Tanya. You always tell it gets considerably more quiet when I'm taking a quick drink. Melissa, hello. So yeah, check out that community tab. There will be a new coloring page available next month. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna make them specifically only for the months and then take them down. I haven't decided yet. But for now, it's up there. Okay, so next we're going to grab, let's do a slightly brighter color. Let's do the Amethyst Purple. Where did I put that? There we go, Amethyst Purple. Renee, hello Renee, how are you? Renee, I was thinking of you the other day because, where did my brushing pencil? Yeah, I cleaned up my office and like, I don't know where I put anything. Where did I put? Oh, there it is. Because those paints that you gave me for my birthday, those are the paints that I used to make that wisteria painting. Oh, you're tired. But yeah, I was just like, aw, Renee, like you gave me a little happy, warm, fuzzy feeling. So yeah, I used those in my painting. All right, so we're gonna use Amethyst Purple. And this is all gonna get blended together because we're gonna add water. I've got my heat gun and everything. Lisa, oh, I'm so glad. Thank you, Lisa. Exclamation point hype. We can use those handy dandy hype emotes. Thank you so much, Lisa. Aw. You all are so sweet. Oh, job suck. I'm sorry. Okay, so Amethyst Purple. So yeah, you have all those handy dandy emotes. We've got some new ones. If you guys haven't seen them, I redid some of the emotes. So some of them are new. I added a facepalm emote because I feel like that's really appropriate for me. But those are all the handy dandy emotes. And then, you know, obviously there's the discounts on coloring pages and stickers, and then the pages. Oh my goodness! All right, exclamation point hype for Deborah and those handy dandy emotes. Thank you, Deborah. Oh my goodness, y'all catching me off guard. You guys are awesome. Gals, people, non-specific gender. I don't know. It's 2022. I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to phrase it. Hi, Celine. 120 Castle Art Gold after the last live, 50% off coupon. Oh, awesome, Kelsey. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I love it when people get a good discount on stuff. Like, discounts make me happy. Like, you just feel like, all right, this is good. I can feel justified in this purchase. I mean, it's not like I don't, you know, treat myself to things every now and then, but I sure as heck feel better about it when I know I got it for a good deal. All right, so we're using that Amethyst Purple. Let's see, we'll use a little bit of it here. We have lots of colors to mix in here, so there's gonna be plenty going around. All right, so we're going to add this one here. Go right up against that kind of white line that we got going on. We'll lay over that black just a bit. All right, let's grab in a blue. Let's see, where is Noir? Got the Castle 20 Soft Touch case and one for 50% off. Nice. So nice. Let's see. Oh wait, Pamela. You said Pamela. Did I miss someone? Hang on. Try not to miss anyone. Well, gosh, I don't see Pamela on the list. But anyway, hi, Pamela. Right? Exactly, Kelsey. I love a coupon. It's Steve. Hi, Steve. All right, let's go ahead and use Indigo next. I now think I own all the Castle Art pencils thanks to the 50% off coupon, except the watercolors. I don't think I have the watercolors either. I'll have to check those out. All right, now we're gonna do the Indigo. Indigo. We're gonna go over that Noir a little bit, and then we can add the Noir back in as well. All right, so we are just layering over everything here. Okay, well, it might have been a mistype. I feel bad when I miss anyone coming in, which is why I swear it's never on purpose. I do my best. All right, so we're gonna go up through here. These will all be kind of like wispy white clouds, but I definitely wanted like a night sky, absolutely. Okay, so let's see, that was Indigo. Let's get a little bit of Indigo up here. I don't know. Oh wait, did I miss it? Tomorrow's, oh, View, okay, View is here. Yeah, she is, yeah, that is, but I didn't see her name. View is a View. Hold on, now I'm determined. Did I totally miss her? I'm in live chat. Yeah, a View is Pamela. And then he pops up, I know, he's so sneaky. Got your own Mythomorphia books, I can't compare his to the other ones. I love his Mythomorphia one though. Aw. Yeah, his Mythomorphia, I mean, that's the one we're using now. It's good. I think definitely Worlds Within Worlds, though, is mine. I find that's the one that I have been like, okay, I think I could color these a little bit more than the others. And we might actually end up adding a little bit of a glow around the moon. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can erase some of this now that I'm doing that. Let's see, where is my little eraser? Where did I put it? It is not in, oh, it's in the eraser drawer. Oh, okay, gotcha. I was gonna say, I don't like to miss people. I'm sorry if I do. All right, we're gonna erase this a little bit because I wanna leave a little bit of white around the edge. And if we need to, we'll use a little bit of white there, but because this is gonna have a glow. So I'm gonna erase that just a little bit. All right, so let's grab that indigo again. Here we go. Was it indigo? Yeah, indigo. All right, yes, wait a minute, if your birthday was yesterday, you know what you get? This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Cha, cha, cha. I like coffee too. Coffee is delicious. All right, so we're using that indigo. Let's see, what do we want to grab next? Let's grab the pink we have. Oh, that's cute. Special effects crayons? Wait, what are the special effects crayons? All right, we're gonna use Eggplant now. What brand are those? I feel like it's something I'm missing. Do we need another pink? Maybe this is good enough. There we go. Oh, there it is. Did it work? There we go. It was just a little slow. There we go. We're good. It's just bots. If it happens again, I'll just switch over into subscriber mode. There we go. All right, so Eggplant Purple. All right, I gotta remember to leave myself that kind of glow space a little bit. The watercolor pencils definitely don't erase as easily as regular pencils. Thank you, Shannon. I was like, I can't find the button. Ooh, we should get some of that jade in here. Okay, so let's grab a little bit of jade. Okay. There we go. Just a little bit because we don't want it too much since the Pegasus already has a fair amount of jade on it. Okay. Let's get some of that robin egg blue. Oh, the Crayola crayons are 120 count. Okay. Worlds Within Worlds, but I know it'll change. Yeah, Worlds Within Worlds is mine too. So you're in good company. All right, robin egg blue. Okay, let's put some of that robin egg blue here as well. Because once we add water to this too, we can add another layer of color just kind of depending on how things are. Am I following any particular pattern? Absolutely not. I am just kind of swatching in different sections of it, and then we're gonna see how it all blends when we add the water. And we'll add a little bit of water, which will allow us to, once it's dry, add more pencil. Okay, let's see. Let's do a bit more. Let's see, this is Storm Gray. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna go right up to that edge. It's okay that it's not a completely smooth, like, you know, it's a little scribbly, but we're gonna be using water on here, so it'll all work out. All right, let's use a little bit of that Eggplant Purple. Oh, glitter pearl, metallic neon, and confetti. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, those sound like those crayons are busy. All right, robin egg blue. Okay. So we're just doing these kind of little technical terms, splotches of color. I don't know what the exact term is, but we're just doing little sections of color all over, and then it's all going to get blended in. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and use the purple iris. Okay, a little bit of that here. And for now, I'll just go to half the page. That way I can do the other half at another point in time, and we're not doing it the whole night. I'm not adding water yet because, like, I don't want to stop short and then get the blend wrong. So we just need to fill in this whole section. I know as much as it'll take a little while, we need to make sure that we have as much color filling as possible so that the water works well and we don't, right? Splotches of color sounds like a technical term to me. It works. But if we get water on plain paper, it may just affect the way everything blends. So we want to try and map in as much color as possible. So we're just going to keep kind of scribbling in our little sections here. Let's see, let's do one here. Don't have to be perfect shapes or anything. You're just trying to get it all in. And let's zoom out just a little bit here. I want to make sure. There we go. I want to make sure that we got everything in here. All right, let's go ahead and grab the Storm Gray. Put that one here. It's got a slightly blue tone to it, not strongly, but when you put it next to the Noir, you can really tell the difference. All right, let's put some of that down here. I'm not pressing super hard, but I'm also not going incredibly light, just because it will change once we add more color to it. You can see Sarah Renee Clark did a, oh, they have 3 colors in it. See, when you said confetti, I imagined like little pieces of like crayon maybe embedded in it or something. Okay, so now we're gonna do Eggplant Purple. And I'm just alternating. The only thing that I am doing as I'm laying down all these colors is I'm just trying to make sure that I don't have too many of the same colors sitting right next to one another. So I wanna have that stark kind of contrasty difference between all of the colors. So now we're gonna do, let's see, Indigo. That's a nice kind of bright color. So like, for instance, I'm trying not to put Storm Gray or Charcoal Gray right next to the black. Or maybe like the Robin's Egg Blue right next to the Indigo Blue. I wanna see if we can get a little bit of difference. So now we're gonna do Jade Green, a little bit here. And it's almost the same kind of concept when you're using regular pencils as well, except you just need to go a little bit slower and take your time on the blends. All right, now we're gonna do Robin's Egg Blue. Okay. And then we're gonna go with, let's see, let's do the Eggplant Purple. Do that down here. And kind of laying over them, because overlaying them will also help when you do the blending to make everything seem kind of smooth throughout. Okay, and then let's do Midnight Blue. All right, Midnight Blue. Okay. And in the end, if we end up going over these stars a little bit, it's okay, because we're going to be going everything with white anyway. So now Amethyst Purple. Okay, there we go. I think we'll get some jade, maybe here. Going to bed? All right, night. No.
Buddy.
Me too. Buddy, have a good night. Love you. Okay. Need to go eat dinner. I shall try to be back soon. It's good, Alex. All right, let's go ahead and grab the Jade Green. We're just kind of going back and forth until we fill everything in. All right, let's grab the Indigo. Here, let's see, what do I want to put in that middle one? Let's do a little bit of Charcoal Gray. Okay. Make sure they won't be touching. And then let's go in with the Purple Iris. Is that the brighter one? Yeah, Purple Iris. There we go. All right, let's see. Let's do the Eggplant here. Okay, bring this down like so. Okay, and then let's do more of the Charcoal Gray. Okay, we're gonna do some darks. Like I said, it's all gonna be blended in together. All right, let's see. Let's go up top here. And then, let's see. Actually bring, it also helps when I'm kind of looking back at it as a whole. So I'm gonna bring in some more darker colors just a little bit. We're definitely going for like nebula, galaxy kind of thing here. So it's okay if there's a little bit more darker colors. It'll all smooth out once we add our water. Okay, now let's go ahead, grab the, Kitty says hi and embroidery time is over, Kitty. All right, so we're gonna use indigo. I'm gonna do a little bit more of that indigo there. Blend that in. All right, and then let's do the, no, I don't wanna do jade right next to the leg. Let's do the purple iris. Okay. Apologize if my head, and let's see, at what point, okay, that's the point that my head gets in, so I'm good. Sometimes I get into it and I realize I'm really leaning over and then I go, oh yeah, I just put my whole head in the screen, my bad. Okay, now we're gonna grab the midnight blue. Okay, gonna layer over that. Like I said, we're just gonna fill in all of the galaxy colors so that we can go ahead and do our second one. So now we're gonna do the jade green here. Not much, because I don't want to get it too close to those clouds. Now we're gonna grab the noir. Okay, and this is gonna go here. Okay, all the way down like so. I'm definitely gonna have to go over those white lines again. My toys, he insists that I share, but he makes a mess. Well, it is string. I mean, you know, that's hard for kitties to resist. Okay, we've almost got this all filled in. You know, maybe we'll stop at this point and we can fill in that. Let's go ahead and fill in this portion here, and then we can get all of this wet, and that will give us a better idea what it's gonna look like. So let's go ahead, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and do noir up here. I think I'm gonna have to go right to the edge. There we go. Okay, that one there. And let's get our, sounds good, Kenny. Let's get our midnight blue. And in just a bit, we're gonna add the water. Trying to remember to leave that white area around the moon. Oh, come on. Let's flick up. There we go. Okay. All right, jade green. Just kind of going back and forth with all the different colors. Welcome back, Iselina. All right, and then let's grab the purple iris. Okay. Purple iris. So here, lurking will color a page from the Coloring Heaven with Milan pencils. Very nice. All right, charcoal, or no, let's do the storm gray. Storm gray. Okay, those ones are right next to each other. We're gonna go ahead and bring this up. Okay. And then we're gonna do the midnight blue. I feel like we just did midnight blue. Oh, we haven't done any robin's egg blue. We need to do more of that. So let's do some of that here. Okay. Let's do some of our amethyst purple. Okay. And then a little bit here, let's do the charcoal gray. Okay, is that everything? I think that is everything on there. All right, so now we're gonna add our water. Now, hi, Ariane. I'm gonna say I pretty much guarantee we're gonna be doing a second layer of this. So that's why you wanna be careful how much water you add. So we're gonna use the Da Vinci Fit Synthetics flat brush here. Let's see, do I wanna zoom in a little? We can zoom in a little bit, but I'm gonna be moving around and I don't want to miss any portions. So there we go. All right, so I've got my little reused jam jar here of water. Okay, actually, you know, I might put it in front here so that you guys get that second view a little bit. Yeah, there we go. All right, and I'm gonna put the paper towel here so you can see it in this little cam up here, up in the corner. All right, so to start off, the brush was dry, so I'm gonna make sure it's completely wet first. Then I'm gonna get just a little bit extra water, and I'm just gonna wipe it on the side. What's the kitten face looks like? Oh no. All right, we're gonna start here, and I am just gonna very carefully move that pigment around. Now, there's a lot of black on here, so make sure that if you are dragging too much black around, you go ahead and wipe your brush, because we don't want it to be, you know, super, oh, that was a lot of water on that one. Forgot how much water these Da Vinci brushes hold. You don't want to drag too much of your dark color into your brighter color, otherwise you're not going to get that variation in color. And I'm moving kind of quick. I want to try and get this all blended in here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and I definitely want to add another one. Okay, thank you, Shannon. I'm gonna go ahead and move this to subscriber only real quick. All right, so if you're watching, you just gotta make sure you're subscribed for however much time I put on there, I don't know. But there we go, 5 minutes. That will hopefully deter any more. Okay. So feel free to clean some pigment off your brush if you feel like you're trailing too much of one color into the other. There we go. Like I said, I'm moving kind of quick. We're definitely gonna, after we dry this, add more because I want this to be much darker. I'm gonna take the edge of this and I'm gonna go in just a little bit. Just a little bit, so we have kind of a more organic stopping point for the color. I am using the Da Vinci Fit Synthetics number 6 flat brush. I got this one in an upgrade box. Okay. See right there, I brought all that black over into the green. That was my bad. But I'm also trying to be careful because I don't want to add too much, because I can see where the paper was starting to pill up a little bit there, and that comes from adding too much water. Right? She's awesome. Really? Oh, interesting. Shannon, will you message me later and tell me more about that? I hadn't heard about that, but that is intriguing. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm just moving kind of quickly. I don't want to linger too long and create too much of a saturation. They are. Throw the plunger at them. Exactly. Okay, let's see. Let's come down here and do this part here. Just going quickly. Trying to still allow the different sections of color to kind of showcase rather than mixing them all in too much. This is an instance where maybe the ink tints would be nice because they're so pigmented. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do a second layer for sure. Get this one right here. But I'm gonna want to make sure that this is thoroughly dried before we add anything else. Because I could feel in some parts, oop, I actually brought that over in it. It was already starting to kind of break up. Sounds good, Mandy. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see, who did I miss coming in? Hi, Brittany. Okay, so let's go ahead and, there we go. All right, so we're just getting everything kind of wet. Like I said, making more of an organic edge around the moon, because we're gonna be utilizing that later. Okay, so just carefully getting that all wet. Okay, I think I got it all wet. Let's go ahead and get out the heat gun, and then we're gonna refine it a little bit. Have you tried using baby wipes instead of water in a brush? I saw some people using it and the color is much more vibrant. I did a test and the colors mix better too. I'll have to try that. I would do it off stream though, and on a page that we're not already working on if it's a new method, because knowing me, I would probably be like, oh, let's try something new. And then I'd like rip a hole in the page for some reason. But I'll try that on next time that I do a page on this with these pencils. All right, so I'm trying not to linger too long because I don't want the paper to curl too badly since I didn't cut it out. But we are definitely going to be going on this with some more color here, but it needs to be completely dry. Because it's just kind of, I would consider this a flat color in the sense that it's not entirely blended the way that I want it to, and the foreground is not popping from the background as much as I want to yet. Catherine, hello, how are you? So I'm just, also it's hot up here and I'm using the heat gun. What is it? Let's see, this is literally like the hottest room in the house and it's been in triple digits in here. It is currently 75.9 degrees in the office. So the heat gun, you know, how irritated do you think a neurotic person would be? Okay, where's this going? Oh, did Dee Dee do it? Oh, I'll have to go back and watch what she did then. Is that on a recent live stream? Or if you know the exact one, can you message me which one it is? I'd love to watch her do it before I try it with the baby wipes. Okay. Okay, that's dry. Okay. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we need to get a lot more darkness on this and we're gonna add some other colors to help it blend. So let's see, charcoal gray is what we're definitely gonna be using. I wanna get these set aside, storm gray and noir for sure. You can at least blend your wet ink tints pencils with a colorless alcohol blender marker or a Tombow blender marker. Use to blend the Tombow dual brush without me. Well, yeah, but I didn't want to use ink tints, so ink tints isn't relevant for this one. Look at your playlist. I don't know if she's done it recently, but she's always done it over the years. Okay, cool. I'll take a look then. All right, so let's see. Let's start with storm gray because that is a little bit more blue. Now, there's gonna be color back here, so we don't necessarily need to drop a shadow here. We can a little bit. Tempting to put, oh no. What happened? Did it get knocked or something? And then it's gonna continue across here. So we're definitely gonna get some darker up here. And considering how wet the paper got, this is gonna be our last time adding water to this because I could feel, like I can, obviously because I'm here, I can feel the paper giving where it's had too much water and I don't want to start to break up the fibers. So I'm going to only do this a second time and then that's it. It's a lot of math. I don't math. I married Steve, so I don't have to math. Okay. So we're using that storm gray. And the storm gray, I'm choosing this over the noir because the storm gray has a little bit of blue in it. And I want that kind of not really dark black to it. So it's not quite a full drop shadow, but it's enough that it'll kind of, only to find out that. All right, the suspense is killing me, Catherine. All right, up under here. Go over that pink. Okay, there we go. Everybody still, yes, we're still good. And we're getting a little bit of light glare here, so this is darker than what it looks like for all of you, but we are still gonna be going over this. Because I wanna make sure, I mean, it's supposed to be outer space, night sky, so it's going to be dark. They left one out? Like they didn't send you it, or like it wasn't in the list or anything, or like you had one and it wasn't in the list? Oh, which means if you had to slide one in, you would have had to shift everything around. Oh man, don't you hate it when you have to do that? Or if like I forget to put one away when I'm like trying to count and then I have to rearrange all of them. I'm like, no. Well, possibly, but not at this stage. I want to use water for these ones. Okay. All right. So we're just using that storm gray here. I'm going to ignore this portion because we're going to be adding more here, and I am going to focus on the section that we're working on so I can make sure that we get to this. I want you guys, if you're following along, which I saw some posts afterwards, and I know there's at least a couple people, I want to be able to get this whole section done here so that you can duplicate it. Oh no! Oh no, it's missing from the box. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would. Ooh. Yeah, that would bother me for sure. Now, is this for your charisma colors? Did you get all your charisma colors sorted? All right, so now we're gonna go ahead. Keep doing this. So see, I don't want to do too much here because this is going to be continued on the other side and it's going to look funny if I do that. So, but we are going to use some of it kind of in between the other brighter colors, which aren't that bright now, which means we are going to bring in those pencils again. But I'm also thinking as I'm going, so that we can get that vibrancy up just a bit. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna do all the areas with the storm gray and then we'll bring in our other colors to blend them in. Let's see. This is dang cat's tail. Let's see. All right, we're gonna play nice tonight, Brittany. We're gonna play nice. So just for a reminder, here's the rules. Okay. My mods have been given power that if there's not nice playtime, I don't like to bring any negativity, but I want to keep this a happy, relaxing place. So just keep the rules in mind, respect for everyone, and yeah. If I need help, I'll ask, I promise. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead. We're just using that storm gray here. Let's see. All right. Okay, I think that's it for the storm gray right now. Okay, let's go in with some of the colors before we add the charcoal gray and noir back in. So this one is the Amethyst Purple. So we're gonna layer that one here. And this time I'm gonna go a little bit slower and I'm going to kind of overlap the colors a little bit more so it's a little bit of a smoother transition. Allie, hello. All right, and then let's see. I'm trying to like look at where I put the color to match the colors that I put down. So this one I think was the purple. Like I said, I'm gonna press a little bit harder because I want more of that pigment down this time so that we can maybe get some more vibrant colors. In hindsight, I probably should have pressed a little bit harder to begin with, but I tend to be a little bit conservative sometimes. Thanks, Bonnie. We're working on it. This time, it's hopefully, I realized we came off frame. It should hopefully be a little bit darker this second time around. All right, so now we're gonna get the, there you go. All right, and then we're gonna go with Indigo. Okay. And it looks like we've got some darker colors there, so we'll take that in there, but I definitely want to darken up some of these sections here. Because in theory, it should be darker than the Pegasus. All right, so Indigo here. And Indigo here. Okay. And I don't think that was Indigo. I think that was this one here. Of course you can. Yes, absolutely. Okay, Storm Gray. That was, yeah, Storm Gray. That was the darker one though. No, I'm not gonna use Storm Gray. Sorry, I'm also like thinking out loud at the same time. So Midnight Gray, that's what I want. All right, Midnight Gray. Okay. Let's put, or not Midnight Gray, Midnight Blue. I'm sorry, Midnight Blue. That's what this is. It would, when I'm using this many pencils to show you how I'm doing it, it would really help if I said the right names. Eh? Okay, let's see. Go ahead. That one there. We're gonna go up the side. See, now it's less information and you guys are just hearing the way my brain is thinking as I'm going along. Okay, let's see. Let's get some of that jade in. Okay, some jade. A little bit there. Like I said, my hope. Now, if I get this second layer of water and it's still not as dark as what I want, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry it completely, and then I will add more of the black or gray on top, but then not add water to it. So if we do a third layer, it will be what I'm gonna call a dry layer. So it'll just be the pencil, not water. Hi, Dion. You have a way of putting colors together. Oh, it just takes practice, hon. Said you pick later a page in the new book that's gonna be driving nuts. Yeah, sure, you can send a picture. Let's see. Kitty is curled up. Okay, awesome. All right, so now we're gonna do Robin Egg Blue, because I definitely had that in some spots, but I'm glad I didn't do too much of it because it's pretty light and I'm realizing how much darker I want this to be. Let's see, that should have been Jade. So let's add a little bit of this Robin Egg Blue here. We're gonna layer over it. Let's go ahead and put some of that here. Okay, I think we need to lay down some more of that pink to bring it around. Let's do Jade Green. Mary, hello Mary, how are you? How is work going? How is Mama? How are you? All right, Jade Green. Mary, I miss you over on stream too. I know I don't talk during Tanya as much, but it's usually because we're doing dinner and I'm getting ready or whatever else, but you should, if not saying you have to, obviously, but we miss you. If you feel so inclined, we would not be upset. But I also know that you are a very busy lady. But just know you're loved, you are missed. Does Kerby have an otter page? That'd be my favorite. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Isn't it in Fragile World? Doesn't he have a fragile one? Okay, so charcoal gray. I think it's in Fragile World. I think there is an otter one. It's so cute. I would probably do it, but I will be perfectly honest. Like a fur is not one of the things that I gravitate towards. That I feel is my strength. So I'm always like, or I could color a different one that doesn't involve fur. I'm fabulous and work is amazing. I'm usually working during most night streams. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Fragile World. That's what I thought. Right? The otter page is adorable. I'm trying to think. Isn't there someone in the group who, like in the community? Oh no, I'm thinking Sammy and hedgehogs. I don't know why. Or is there somebody in the group? I'm using Noir now that has an affinity for otters. Maybe that's somebody I know in real life. Not that you're not all in real life, but you know what I mean. Digital versus, you know, analog. There you go. People I speak to in real life, they're analog. All right, so I'm just using Noir to get that extra kind of darkness that I want, but the trick will be not dragging this black into the other colors so we still have lots of other colors in here. I have to double check things sometimes. Like if I'm writing up something and I've been typing for a while, like I'll look at a word and it just won't look right anymore. So I have to like go to Steve and be like, Steve, is this spelled right? And it's just like, oh yeah, it is. I'm just like going cross-eyed now. All right, Storm Gray. Let's see, Storm Gray. We're gonna press a little bit harder. This is a nice kind of blue color, so that's gonna bring in a nice shade where it's not just straight black, but I wanna make sure we get this nice. How does it look on the page? Definitely want to blend it more when we get our water. That will make me happier. Okay. So we're gonna blend this in and press in a little bit harder. Let's see, let's do a little bit of Storm Gray there, a little bit there. Let's do just a little bit more Jade. Yeah, Fragile World, it's nice. Otter's like one of my favorite animals. I'm so happy to see that Hermione Granger's Patronus was an otter, right? All right, Jade Green. Okay, Jade Green. And then lastly, before we add our water again, we're gonna go through with a little bit of the purplish pink color to even that out. Okay, so let's do, which one's this one? This one is the Eggplant Purple. We also have Purple Iris. Let's do Purple Iris. Mythomorphia has a special place in your heart? Wait, have I missed a good one? Or is it just because Mythomorphia was like a first? All right, so I know some of this is brighter pink, but we're gonna go with the Purple Iris, and that kind of bright pink will show underneath, but yeah, I wanna darken it up just a little bit. So Purple Iris on top of that pink, and I'm just gonna kind of blend that in a little bit. Go. This one should come out a little bit darker, and then like I said, if we add another layer after this, it will be dry pencil. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead. Oh, she got her stitches out. Oh, yeah. One of the first Trey I ever, oh, I love that, Shannon. I love that. Okay, I'm not gonna dab the brush on the paper towel. I'm just wiping the extra water off on the edge of the jar. So let's go ahead and start here. And I'm just gonna go carefully. Don't wanna, I can see the paper pilling up just a little bit, and that's just when the fibers start to break down. So I'm trying not to linger the brush very long on here. Okay, but I'm gonna clean on occasion so that I don't drag too much of the black into the areas where I want the more vibrant color. So we're going to this, I'm gonna clean, brush, dab. It's just a lot of like brush, dab, clean, dab, brush, dab. Just keep dabbing, just keep dabbing, just keep dabbing, dabbing, dabbing. Marilyn, hello! I didn't see what you typed, but I saw your name. I'll look up in just a second. Feel like when I start adding the water, it's like a speed thing. And if I stop, it's just like, oh no. All right. Yeah, that's turning out a little bit better. And when we start, adding the stars and stuff, it'll really start to kind of come to life. I'm trying not to go over these clouds too much, but I keep slipping up, but that's okay. We can always use gel pen. All right, so I'm just adding the water. Go a little bit more. Okay. I'm going. Okay, a little bit more here. Just trying to kind of go quickly here. Quickly-ish. Swiftly? Swiftly a good word for that? Go swiftly. Okay, then we're definitely gonna dry it. Okay. Be careful over here. This is one of the parts the paper was starting, yeah, I can see that. The fiber's starting to come up a little bit. The only downside with doing watercolor in a book that isn't watercolor paper is it will only hold up to so much water. I will look up in chat in just a second, but I'm like speed mixing here. Okay, part up here. It's definitely not a time where you like want to decide to stop and go get a snack. At least until you have it all down. Okay, did I get everything? Oh no, I gotta do this inside part here. Okay. All right. Did I get it all? I think I got it all. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to look up at chat while this is drying here. Let's see. What did I miss? What was the book with the spaceman you did? That one is Worlds Within Worlds, I think, because it's got the pyramid inside. But Sarah Renee Clark did that one with a galaxy background too, and it looks really good. Like really good. And move so I don't burn the paper here. Let's see. We see you. Oh, you see me. Hello. Oh, thank you, Tanya. I like my glasses. Kenny and I are glasses twins. Now I want to play with watercolor pencils. You should, Dion. And it says, hey, everyone got back into coloring. I don't have watercolor pencils. What? Yes, Inktense would absolutely work for that. Definitely. Hey, Tersina. Let's see. Mythomorphia. Yeah, we're doing Mythomorphia. Let's see. Look at Sprite my job. Let's see. Heat gun and activate. Exactly. Oh my gosh, Amanda, having a baby in like 2 days. Congratulations. I'm excited to get back into coloring when I have the tiny down for. That's when I did it. That's when I started picking up coloring again, was when the kids were napping, because I could just pick it up, color, put it down. Okay, I think it's almost dry. Let's see. Yeah, but she could totally do it just the same, Brittany, because that's what Sarah Renee Clark did. She did Inktense. Even with these, you can't really reactivate it much. The only one, yeah, Spaceman is Kerby. The only pencils that I found that are really good for reactivation are the really high quality Albrecht Dürer ones. I would consider these I would consider these mid-budget. I wouldn't consider the Arteza ones budget pencils, but definitely mid-budget. But yes, baby, yay! How are you feeling? How's the anticipation? How many people have asked you so far, have you had that baby yet? Like, I hated that one so much. Christy, hello, I totally missed you. Emily, hello again. But yeah, the have you had that baby yet when you're walking around with a big old tummy still? It's like, no, I haven't. I just, you know, decided to throw this pillow under my shirt. It's totally cool. It's totally cool. But congratulations, that's so exciting. Okay, I am happier with this. It's not quite to where I want it to be, so we are gonna go in with a little bit more pencil. The paper's not too terrible. If I'm feeling brave, I might add a little bit more water, but not much. The name of the tool, it's just a heat gun, but the brand is Chandler. I think I got it on Amazon, honestly. It's either Amazon or Hobby Lobby, but yeah, it's just a heat gun. And yeah, it's, yeah, Chandler Tool is the brand on it. All right, so we're going to do Storm Gray because it's the blue. And we're just gonna add a little bit more here. You may be thinking like, gosh, it's taking forever to do this. But yeah, I mean, honestly, if you want something to turn out the way you want it, sometimes you just gotta take the time and you know, add the little details and everything. All right, so I'm just using, gosh, how far in was I? Oh, there it is. You can see my glasses. All right, I am in kind of far, aren't I? You guys get to see a little bitty corner of my glasses. All right, you tell when I'm really just hunched over and really focused. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, let's see. Yeah, Amazon or Craft Store, exactly. Yes, ready for this baby. I'm over being pregnant and being induced Sunday. That's awesome. I feel that, man. My kids both stayed in till I was, what was it, 41 weeks and 1 day. Like I was like, kids, you are evicted. I am over it. It's so funny because I was one of the kind of people that took pictures of the growing belly, you know, each month, month. I can't remember, but I think it was weeks. But anyway, you can just see like, you know, at 38 weeks, you know, I look big, but I'm like, you know, kind of like, I know it's coming soon. And then you hit 39 weeks and then it's just like, okay, I'd kind of like them to come out now 40 weeks. Like, all right, kid, it's your due date. It's here. You need to leave 41 weeks. I just looked like, my face was tired. I was tired. I don't even think in that picture I bothered doing my hair. Like I was just like, you could just tell I'm just over it. I just want the kids here. Like I just feel huge. I think I gained 50 pounds with each of my kids. And just the, you know, like, oh, have you had that baby yet? Or complete strangers touching your stomach. It's not just that you're tired because, you know, you're growing and making literal people. We are making human beings. We grew toes and elbows and nostrils, and it's exhausting. But what's more exhausting is the unsolicited tummy touches. It's like, this is my bubble. You are within my bubble, and please remove yourself from said bubble. It was good stuff though. It was good stuff. And the babies are all super cute. Like we're done having kids, but every now and then someone I know has a baby that's just really friggin' adorable. And I just look at Steve with my puppy dog eyes. He's like, And I'm like, but look, they're so cute. So I feel ya. That's awesome. That's just anticipation right beforehand. You are going to do amazing, and the baby is going to be just gorgeous and beautiful and adorable. And oh, that new baby smell. 62 pounds, right? It's yeah. Let's see. I put it missing. Make sure I don't want missing. It is quite mischievous. Yep, exactly. And then they grow up. Like, I feel like we've got a good ratio of kiddos right now. I've got a boy and I've got a girl. And I don't know that I'd want to restart over at the, you know, the potty training diaper stage or whatever. I was very excited when, you know, we finally could cancel our subscribe and save of diapers. That one was awesome. But, yeah. It's hard, but they're totally worth it, and they're so flippin' adorable, and they just, I love the way the tops of their head smell. This clothing is getting back into coloring has gotten my 4-year-old daughter, and oh, that's awesome. In fact, she spent her reading time looking at the Hannah Carlson magical droops. I love that. Youngest is 21 in October. I'm good, Celine. Right? I just figure, you know, one day the baby fever's gonna hit me, and it's gonna happen, and then that's when, you know, I'll be like, all right, Steve, we can choose a baby or a puppy. So, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, I'm liking how this is darkening up. I wish that it had spread a little bit more smooth, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not terrible. I convinced myself confidently, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's not terrible. It's fine. They are cheaper, easier to feed and clean. Yeah, there you go. Oh God, and pronunciations of last names too, man. Like my 8th grade graduation, like my maiden name was not difficult to spell or pronounce, but yet still they pronounced it wrong. And 8th graders are mean. You don't want name mispronunciations around junior high schoolers. They're rude. Okay, am I gonna be brave and add more water? Am I? I'm doing it. I may regret it. Everybody look at the way it is now, okay? And then we'll see how it is if I decide to ruin it. I can't say a puppy is easier. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Hang on 1 second. 1 second. Just need to... There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead. I've got the water. We're gonna do this carefully. I got married 2nd time. I had empty arms and really wanted another baby, even though I couldn't. We have 3 cats now. When I look and hear small children scream, the cost of nappies, right? Yeah. Been married for a month today. I'm still trying to get used to spell. Oh, congratulations, Christy. All right, so we're gonna use. Oh, too much water. I cannot go in with my 3rd layer of water with that much water. Am I crazy? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna zoom in here so you can see what it is I'm talking about when I talk about the fiber of it breaking down. Okay, do you see how, like, if you were to, I'm gonna see if I can get even closer. Actually, I wanna show you guys what this looks like. That way you can recognize it. I know it's blurry. Give me a second. Okay. All right, excuse the shaky hands. All right, do you see how this is kind of textured here? Part of that is the pencil going over the tooth of the paper, but do you see this slightly darker black spot there? Right there, that is fiber of paper starting to break down, and it's something that you wanna watch for when you're coloring it. Sorry, I know it's moving a lot. But just where you see like that little purple dot that's up there right here, that is fiber breaking down on the paper. So that is something that you need to watch for when you are adding paper to something that, or paper, when you're adding water to something that is non-watercolor paper. So something to check on. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grab, just put the kids to bed. Yep, that's one of the reasons that the kids are still awake when I start streaming these days, but Steve puts them to bed now. You know, the bedtime routine isn't as, what's the word, laborious, I think is the word, as it was when they were little, but you know, there's still a bit of a bedtime routine. Yeah, I can see the paper filling up. This has definitely got to be the absolutely last, hang on 1 second. Okay, chat, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I just need to fix something real quick. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Sorry, I had to take care of something real quick. Okay. All right, where were we? We were doing water. So anyway, but yeah, so just be aware of the amount of water you are adding when you are coloring on non-watercolor paper. So I'm just darkening us up just a little bit in hopes of getting a little bit easier of a blend. Too much water. I'm actually amazed that this paper is held up to a third layer of water. Forgot to bake your birthday cake. It's a must for breakfast. Oh, absolutely. Cake for breakfast, I approve. Okay. Wait, what did Selena say? Hold on. Let's see if I missed. Oh, I'm sorry, hon. I know that you two were close. I remember when that happened. Birthday's day after me, gotcha. Yep, Shannon and I are gluten-free. Made some gluten-free pancakes this morning. I sometimes think my phone listens to me talking about like ice cream or whatever, because let's be honest, I like ice cream. And you know how like whenever, whatever app you're, because they're all kind of like listening for keywords, things that you say. So it'll show you recommendations. I got a recommended video today of, think you might be pre-diabetic? Here's a sign that you're eating too much sugar. And I'm like, come on, phone. Okay. Sounds good, Lisa. Thank you so much for being here. It's just like, no, my phone is silently judging me for that ice cream after dinner. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's turn this down because I swear it is darker than it looks. There we go. That's a bit more accurate. Okay, so now I'm gonna dry this real quick because I don't want it to linger wet. So we're gonna dry it real quick. Okay. And then what we're gonna do next is we are going to do the moon to go with the galaxy background. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and dry this. I don't want that water to sit wet any longer than it needs to. Also, side note, don't put your hand directly in front of the heat gun like I just did, because it's hot. Just a little helpful hint. Don't burn your skin with your heat gun. Just a little. I probably should put sticky notes up to remind myself not to burn myself with the heat gun. Oh, and Kelly, hello! I missed you. How are you? Virginia, unsweetened ripple milk from the protein yellow peas. Oh, interesting. I've never heard of that. All right, hang on. Let's check without putting our hand. It's a little damp still. Hang on. Thanks, Angela. All right. There we go. And keep in mind, that's not the only area that's going to be galaxy. So we have all of this over here is going to have the galaxy sky. This up here, this little area here, and this area here. So there's gonna be sections of galaxy sky all the way throughout. But I wanted to do at least one whole section so y'all could see it. I just had an idea. Theoretically, I could heat up my tea with this, couldn't I? I feel like I am leaning towards hazardous decisions. I probably shouldn't blow a heat gun into tea. I need to get my decisions in check here. I just pretend I didn't say that. Emily Illustrator does not endorse using a heat gun for anything other than what it was meant for. Please don't burn yourself. I'm not liable for any of it. Okay then. All right, we need to work on the moon. So some of my decisions should be questioned, as should I. This is why I have Steve, because yeah, sometimes things are hazardous. Going to Gypsy's house, right? Step away from the heat gun. But Allie, fire is fun. Okay, so no, actually, I don't. Nobody listen to what I say. I'm a crazy lady. Okay, so I realized that one of the issues, one of the issues with my paint pens, my Arteza ones, is that I'm not. Steve, you probably need to be supervising me. Just trying to get Lozzie popping chats. I'm saying the bot word, right? Lozzie, I'm putting my tea in the microwave. Can we get exclamation point, Lozzie? What are those that I just held? Oh, these are the Arteza white paint pens. And I've realized that because I've tested them all, they work just fine. But I realized that part of the issue is that I'm not shaking them up enough and then giving them plenty of time to prime. That, I think, is the issue. So now I'm gonna press down, press down, press down. Let's see. Hang on. Okay, that is better. See, my thing is when I do it on the light, oh, you saw my head again. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna zoom back in here. It's ridiculous. See my face all the time. It's just gonna keep happening. That's all. It's just gonna keep happening. There we go. No, not the microwave. Oh, is it Tupperware? No, 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 no. So, oh gosh, I can't really lift it up to show you. So it is a 4x4 drawer that I have everything sorted in. So these are the drawers, and I have Evelyn's label maker did this, but it is like one of the like I like Arteza products. Don't get me wrong, but this is one that I have like bought multiple times. I have 3 of them. Renee, yeah, that would make this that Renee. That's for my Only Crayons page. Only Crayons. Melissa, hello, Melissa. But yeah, so there's all these drawers. There's 16 of them, and they stack on top of each other, and they're incredibly sturdy. I love them so much. I might have the link for them in the description below. I think I do. But yeah, okay. All right, I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. That's my running joke. If you know, YouTubing doesn't work out for me, I'll create Only Crayons. Where I just sharpen pencils all day. Okay, so I'm gonna go over with my white where I already had my white because I got pencil on it and I want this white to stand out a little bit more. And I added this white on here kind of where we're getting little cloudy, wispy stuff. For Eunice markers, oh, it's fantastic. It's a little bit spendier, but honestly, I wait until it's on sale and get it that way. But any of those kind of storage drawers that you can kind of find, they're really helpful. But yeah, this one is specifically Arteza, and I love it so much. Like, if you were to ask me, like, and I like a lot of Arteza's supplies, but if somebody told me like, all right, Emily, you can only endorse one single Arteza product. Like you can only say that you really like only one product. If I could only choose one, honestly, it would be those drawers. Like, I love them that much, which is why I have 3 of them. And I can't really do any more than 3 because I don't have room for them. And if I stack them 4 high, I'm gonna look like a crazy lady. They don't have to be primed at all. Well, I mean, I guess it's different. A lot of them, even Posca pens, have to be primed a little bit. It just depends. But I've got a 12-pack of these markers, and I know that they work, so I just have to be more patient and shake them up a little bit more. Okay, I'll worry about those later, but I wanted to add the white on top of it a little bit more. So let's see. You know what I'm gonna do? I am actually gonna break out the gouache real quick. Oh, were they on prom day? Prom day? Did the markers have a prom? It's Amazon's prom. Can you imagine how lit an Amazon prom would be? Like, it was like everybody get dressed up and then get discounts. I'd be down with that. No, prime. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I am going to use this because this line is so thick and I feel like it's just not, I might regret this because I don't know how well the water pencils are gonna go over it, but this is a, sorry, it would help if you guys could see it. I might break out a white Prismacolor for this in the end, but this is the Liquitex acrylic gouache, and this is, I'd be down, right? I'd be down with for an Amazon prom day. We're gonna go ahead and move up. We're gonna turn the brightness down just a little bit. And we are gonna use a little bit of gouache. And we are going, actually, I wonder if I can just, one of these days I'm gonna do something ridiculous and you guys are gonna just see me totally flub it on stream. Perfect, okay. I just took the cap off and I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna grab a little bitty paintbrush here. Let's use this teeny tiny one. And I am going to cover up the edge of this moon with this gouache. I mean, we've already got water and paintbrushes out anyway, so we're gonna do it. So we're gonna get a little bit here. Who knows how the pencils will go over it, but I know that if there's any paint that layers over it well, it is a matte gouache. And that is what we're gonna use here. So, Blackaneri or Arena, I learned the matte paint from her. Okay. So, she doesn't have too many videos on her YouTube, but like the two or three, I can't remember how many she has. The 2 or 3 that she does have is incredibly helpful. Like she's so good. She's so good. And she does a lot of like her own acrylics. She has some like printable bookmarks available on her Etsy. She's just so talented. Like I could watch her work on her stuff all day. Okay. I just want to cover up this black line here. There we go. I'm going kind of slow here, but just want to make sure covered. But when I'm not willing to get out a palette just for a little bit of white paint, the cap works easy enough. And we'll just have to see how this works with the watercolor pencils over the top, right? She is so amazing. I was actually pretty impressed with Prime Day this year. You know, they've had Prime Days in the past that were just kind of like, oh, Prime Day, they've got some socks, 30% off, and yay, you know? But I was actually impressed. I just treated myself to a couple of small items. They had some Vera Bradley stuff that was on sale. And then we were also looking at the camera doorbell thingies. But yeah, I was impressed. There was actually a pretty wide selection. So good job, Amazon. Right, Melissa? So good. Okay. Hands are sticking to that gel pen just a little, or not gel pen, paint pan. All right. Theoretically, I suppose I could use this white on the outlines, but I like the preciseness of the pen better. Okay, just a little bit more, and then we're gonna use our heat gun on it because I don't want to accidentally scrape it up when I put pencil on it. Okay. There we go, and let's do a little bit more on this top part. There we go. Okay, I'm pretty happy with how dark that is. All right, let's see. Want to shop on Prime Time, but then have, yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. And that is totally fine. All right, I realized I never put my headphones back in. Okay. Well, I sure hope that Rita Berman book gets here. It's in Texas somewhere, so odds are it will be here by Wednesday. If it's not here by Wednesday, then I'll think of something else for us to do in the interim. Hopefully by Friday it would be here, but. You bought a toaster, I love it. A few months back, Steve, it was birthday or Valentine's Day, I can't remember what it is, but I got the four slice toaster. I love it. 4 slices all at once. I had a fruit basket from Prime Day. I was watching kids' school supplies, but the stuff I had in the cart for them never went down. See, I didn't even think about school supplies. Oh, that's right, school starts soon. Okay, we need to look at some moon colors here. So we're definitely gonna incorporate some yellows. So let's do honey. Honey, honey, honey. Da, 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 da. Sugar, sugar, bum, 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 bum. You are my candy girl. And you get me walking. It's red. Oh, cute. The new Rita Berman book, the Europa. That one was requested. I made a post a while back of, you know, what books would people like to see me color in. And Europa was one of them, but I didn't have any Rita Berman books. So I ordered that one, and I originally ordered off Amazon. And then Amazon decided to cancel my order, and it was like, oh, thanks, okay, bye. And I went, oh no, or sorry, yeah, Amazon did. And so then I had to order it through Book Depository, and they did have it. And now I'm just waiting on it. Okay, I also want, let's zoom out a little bit. Let's see, I also want Elephant Gray. Let's see that. That's concrete gray, that's not what I want. Black & Decker one I have, oh, cute. So I thought about that like cross-contamination for like gluten-free versus regular. And I think for me, although like I felt like crud after I ate that regular, so where is my, okay, hang on. I'm just gonna bring this tray over here. Now, if I spill this, you're all gonna be viewers to it. Okay, elephant gray. Where? Oh, look, mushroom gray. That's cute. I'm sorry, my brain is like pew, 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 firing all over the place. Okay, elephant gray. Here we go. Well, mushroom gray. It's so white. Well, let's get it just in case. But anyway, that kind of like, I can cut bread on the same cutting board as I cut the kids' bread. It doesn't seem to affect me that much, but if I do things like, oh, I don't know, eat a bunch of soy sauce, then I feel like poo. But yeah. Can I ask what Prime Day is? Yeah, Anissa, so for 2 days out of the year in July, Amazon does really good sales. It's called Prime Day, so if you have Amazon Prime, you have access to those sales, and they actually did pretty good. But a hand pew pew sale. I love it because we do have to make, you know, specific word choices, you know, so we don't get bots, but I love it. Hand pew pew safe. That's hilarious. I have to get a new one. This one is from hubby's bachelor days. Oh, goodness. A whole room, well, closet size. That's hilarious. Yeah, so I definitely, we use regular bread in our toaster, but I think it's just because I'm not that sensitive to where if I get like a crumb in me, like I feel absolutely terrible. But yeah, stay away from soy sauce, man. Okay, so let's grab our white too. I don't know how helpful it will be. Ooh, fog gray too. Sorry, I just keep seeing colors and I want all the colors and all the things. Yeah, 12 to 13, big Amazon deals and prices reduced on deals. I'm not, yeah, something like that. Yeah, a lot of items on sale. It's always fun to browse a little bit. And I never buy Vera Bradley unless it's on sale. I don't think I ever bought anything Vera Bradley full price. Because it's too special for me. Okay, so let's start with honey. I'm sorry, I'm gonna sing that in my head every time I use this pencil. Did to me on Amazon? Did you post it in Discord? I probably like saw it briefly, but I'm not recalling it at this moment. Remind me. I don't know why I just rolled my R's because I'm weirdo like that. Yay me. Okay, so we're using honey. And since we are doing this I just totally tripped over all my words. Exclamation point words. Since we are doing just the moon, we can zoom in a little bit. So y'all don't have to see my head. I gotcha. Yeah, it's super handy. All right, let's see. That's if they have good sales. See, not sure this is gonna be working for me. This might have been a mistake. Hang on. I think what we'll end up doing is after we apply our water, I will use a white prism color. I will allow myself to switch brands. Okay, my instinct is to do that, but really I have the rest of it, so I shouldn't do too heavy of one color there. So we're going to go along the edge here. Okay, with honey, bum. The words are hard, they're so hard. How do you live without Amazon? Hey, do you guys remember when Amazon was literally just books? Like, I remember when I was in college, somebody would like mention Amazon in passing, like that was it. And then all of a sudden it just took over the world. I mean, honestly, at this point, it's like, if you can't find it on Amazon, do you really need it? Just saying. That's fair. That's fair. Aw, thank you, Debbie. I can't live without Amazon. It's very handy for me just because of how quick it is for shipping and you can find obscure things and yeah. All right, so we're gonna keep using the honey, but I definitely wanted some yellowness to the moon. I don't really have a plan for the rest of it aside from the colors, so we're winging it. We're winging it. All right, let's see. We've got a crater here. Okay. A little bit of glue there. All right. Let's see. Let's put a little bit of honey. Can't say the word without singing the song. You all are gonna be tired of it, and you won't ever come back. Yeah, coconut aminos is really good. Coconut aminos is really good. I use it in pretty much every recipe. I have a pad thai recipe that I make that I use coconut aminos with. It's really good. Okay, let's do a little bit of elephant gray. Amazon and I are having You ever see those welcome mats where it says, please hide the packages or something like that when the mail guys come up? Or like those videos that you see where there's a sign that says, please hide the packages, and like, it's like, oh yeah, he understood the assignment and he hides the package behind a plant or something. It's hilarious. It's a honeymoon. I love it, Deborah. Flag sale day. I like that. Got my parents an Amazon Prime account for Christmas the year before. Oh, nice. I went over it with this Liquitex matte acrylic white gouache, but I don't know how well it's working for watercolor pencils, so we will have to see. I need to go a little bit harder to see if that'll work, but I think, yeah, I think we're just gonna have to use some. It definitely, when I'm layering on top like this to get rid of the white lines, Prismacolor works so much better for that because it's so soft. You need a softer pencil to make that work. A Flash Day? What is that? I need that in my life, right? Now, Steve loves, you know, any kind of like Chinese food or anything like that. So when I make it, you know, fresh at home, he absolutely loves it. Mostly because, like, a lot of times when we order takeout, you know, it tends to be heavier or, you know, more oily. So when I can make it at home with not quite as much oil and, you know, in a bit more of a healthy way, he just really likes it. In fact, he liked the pad thai recipe so much that he learned how to make it for himself. So that was cool. Took us a little bit to get the peanut sauce, the ratios correct. I even tried making it with like chunky peanut butter once because I like chunky peanut butter and it's got peanuts in it. So if you are allergic to peanuts though, I would not recommend this dish. Dion. Okay, so we're gonna add a little bit there. We'll see how this all kind of blends together when we add the water, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna be using the white Prismacolor. So if you are following along and you have a white Prismacolor, get it out of your box and we'll see how we can apply it. So I'm just kind of adding shape and texture to the moon, how I think it might work. Let's do a little bit of a mushroom gray. A cheese moon. There you go. Moon is made of cheese. Anybody ever watch Wallace and Gromit? Whenever anyone said... No one saw that. There was nothing. Hey, look, I'm coloring. Whenever anyone talks about a cheese moon, I just automatically think about that episode of Wallace and Gromit where they go to the moon and he's trying to compare it to like Wensleydale and all the I don't know what you're at. See, what snap? I didn't hear a snap. Nothing. It's when probably went more than 50 to 90% discount, but it only happened in a day, so you're kind of hunting for the product. Holy heck! That's amazing. 90% discount. I approve. All right, so we're using the mushroom gray. I think we're gonna need to get some darker grays in here. I think so. Yeah, it used to be only 1 day. I'm glad they extended it to 2 though. It gives me time to really like think about what it is that I want to get, if I want to get it, like really just double check, you know, whether or not I need to purchase it, you know, just think more about it. Let's grab, what is this? That's pewter, don't want pewter. Gray, concrete gray. What's this one? This is concrete gray. We'll do concrete gray. Snap. I don't know. Loretta. Hello, Loretta. My son heard that snap. I don't know what you're talking about. There was no snap. There was absolutely nothing. Hey, look, a pony. There's no snap in here. I would never snap a pencil. Never. Why do I lie? I'm lying. All right, let's see. So we're gonna add in some darker parts of gray. I'm just kind of throwing in gray where I want it, trying to get a little bit of moon color here. Okay, go. Let's see. Hi, Paul. All let's see. Let's bring this one up along here and maybe here. Just kind of doing whatever. I think what we'll do is we'll mix with some water and kind of see how it's looking and how we're feeling about it. So let's get some water. The sharpener there. All right, so we're gonna use our flat brush still, and we're gonna blend some of this and kind of see how it looks. Definitely gonna get a little bit muddy, but I'm using gray and yellow. What color did I expect, honestly? Oh, exciting, Deborah. Very exciting. I've had my 10-year class reunion. And then, of course, there'll be the 20th. I didn't really like a lot of people I went to school with, so I don't know if I want to go to the next ones. I mean, I follow the ones I want to know about on, like, you know, Facebook or Instagram. Otherwise, I'm just like, I don't really want to see you people. You made my teen years miserable. Hold on, I heard the snap nonsense. There was no snap here. There was no snappage at all. I don't know snap here. All right, we're gonna dry this a little bitty bit. I mean, there really isn't anybody I went to high school with, and I'm just like, wow, I really wish I knew what you people were up to. Like, not really. I don't know. Oh, exciting, Rinka, that's awesome. It'd be nice to those high school gems. Gems? Really? No way, man. Nope. That was a different experience. That's a story for another time. All right, let's see. Now we're gonna do let's do some white. See if that actually makes any kind of difference. So I had it typed out and sent before I catch myself. Okay, so now we're gonna do some. Personally, I feel like the pencils are attacking me. Like I'm gonna start taking this personally. I am right there with you, Celine. Like these pencils they're hurting my feelings. Like if you could just stop breaking. I'm pushing hard, yes, but you know, you're just gonna have to suck it up, Mr. Pencil. While stealing my phone to Okay. All right, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. We're definitely gonna have to go in. Oh, oh, that's so sweet. I'm not sure about. There's no snaps here. I know snapping nothing. There's no snapping. I'm a horrible liar. Oh, is Dion leaving? Let's see. Bye, Dion. Thank you for being here. Oh, to say something to me. Gotcha. Okay, so elephant gray. Elephant gray. All right. We're gonna go a little bit darker now that it's all dried, and we're gonna add in a little bit more. Now this will be, what time is it? I don't even know what time it is. I have not been watching the clock. This will be the last night with this page. Ideally, the Rita Berman book will be here in time for stream on Wednesday. That is the plan. If it is not here by Wednesday, then we will do something else, and I will let you all know. I'll take a look at this. Yeah, exactly. I'm not snapping the pencils. The pencils are snapping me. They're being rude and inconsiderate to my need of using them. They just need to suck it up and stop being such big babies. And oh, exciting, Paul. That's great. Should get into coloring in my bigger books. Unfortunately, I don't have a large enough space for everything to be laid out. That's fair. That's fair. Well, you got those cases with the elastic bands on it. Then you don't really need to, let your pencils out. All right, so we're going to add a little bit more here, and then after we lay down our final layer of water, then we'll use our Prismacolor white. Ooh, Egyptian Anubis page. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, so let's see. I'm feeling okay about this. I feel like I definitely want to do these outlines in white though. I think I do want to do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add this a little bit darker so that it'll stand out a little bit more against the white. Okay, there we go. And this one here, and this one here, and a little bit there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and everywhere. And then we're going to use the mushroom gray again. I know it's like kind of black colors, but it's the moon. Like, I'm not making a pink moon, although I suppose I could make a pink moon. It could be a moon from Planet Emily. There's nothing that says we can't make a pink moon. Okay. Go. Okay, and let's use a little bit of honey. 11:21 p.m. in Georgia. It is 10:21 in here. In here. Not in here. In the state. On this state. Within my time zone. Oh, fun, Renee. All right, so now I'm gonna use honey. Are we still in frame? Yes, we are. It's getting closer. Trying to figure out how to clear out some of the mess and learn to hopefully find a way to make more art space. Well, there you go. Sometimes a good purging is good. I have a tendency to not put art supplies away after stream, and so I just did a big clean the other day, and I feel like I can breathe so much easier. There's actually a term for it when, like, say you're in your office and, like, it's just, like, cluttered or whatever else, and you just feel like you can't concentrate. What you need to do is, it's called clearing to neutral. And for me, that means putting everything away that's on my desk, cleaning up any clutter so my brain can think more. Okay, so let's see. We got some more honey here, and we're gonna use the fog gray on the edge here. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, let's sweep away that extra. Oh, there you go. Hi, Stephanie, 8:22 p.m. in California. Very nice. All right, now we're gonna add a little bit more water, and then we will add the finishing touches, okay? So now we're just gonna smooth this out. Remember, we did use a little bit of white on the edge, white pencil, but go. Still wanna be careful about how much water I actually use. Move some of that gray around too, so I just got to be careful about how I am doing this. A little bit more water. Good night, Cheryl. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad you got your package of goodies. Enjoy. I can't wait to see what you create. Sure, I can't remember if you're on social media or not, but if you are on like Instagram or something, tag me. You can tag me whenever you make something. I'd love to see it. Okay, let's see. Use a little bit there. Yeah, see, that just slides off the white one. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna dry it, and we're gonna use our white Prismacolor on top of it to kind of even things out. So we're gonna dry it. I'm gonna try and clear out my closet, run to bed, put some of those. Yeah, see, good reorganization. We don't need spring cleaning, we can do summer cleaning or fall cleaning. There you go. Awesome, have a great night, Cheryl. Thank you for being here. All right, so we are going to, because this is not smooth enough either, we need to kind of soften that out with some white. And the Prismacolor white, I think, is what's going to do that for us. So we are going to refine this a little bit. Is that dry yet? Almost, almost, almost. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, that's not too bad. We didn't use too much water. I'm gonna give this white a quick sharpen. I fully expect to snap it, so maybe you can get those snap emotes ready. Okay, and we still have stars and stuff to add. Does anybody care if I go like 10 minutes over? Because we might go like 10 minutes over. Okay, let's see. Add some of that white on top. And what we might do is add some white gel pen on top of that. What did I say? I'm telling you, the pencils are just out to get me. Out to get me. All right, so we're gonna do the white here just to help kind of soften that edge and kind of increase the glow of the moon. Okay, so a little bit of white. I'll look up in chat here in just a little bit. Okay, Go. A little soften, soften. Oh, if you must. Thank you. Oh, that's awesome. Didn't hear a thing this time. Exactly. No one heard nothing. You heard nothing. Nothing except whatever the opposite of not. You heard not breaking a lead. That's what you heard. Okay. Gosh, it's looking a little dirty, honestly. I got a dirty moon. Oh my goodness. All right, let's grab a little bit of concrete gray, because you know, more gray will of course will make it look less dirty. That's the plan. I'm seeing a flaw in my thinking here. Okay. Oh, I may come to regret this moon. Moon, 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 shine on. Moon, 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 I can see. Moon, moon, you're taking care of me. Look up, it's the moon. Look up, it's the moon. Look up, it's the moon. It's the moon. The song, the kids, one of the kids' songs. I can run and I can sing. Or no, I can see that it looks just like a pizza pie. Lori Berkner. Lori Berkner did the moon song. I used to sing that all the time to the kiddos. Let's see. Yay, an extra 10. It is a dirty moon. Thank you. Yeah, I could definitely turn that into a weird stream all of the dirty, dirty moon. Now it's awkward. I made it awkward. I apologize for my awkwardness. But honestly, is anyone surprised? Not in the slightest. Good night, Deborah. Thank you for being here. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and... Glad I could make you guys laugh with my really just weirdness. That's all it is, weirdness. Steve is gonna come in and just like roll his eyes at me. All right, let's see. Is it still good? Yeah, we're good still. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to outline this line here. Okay. Color that up. Okay, here we go. And if it's not quite bright white enough, we can always do another layer. Dirty bums? I gotta change the moon's diaper. It's ridiculous. This is the third time today, Moon. No more carrots and peas for you. Oh my gosh, what is this turning into? Seriously, I hit anything after that 10:30 mark and I just start to lose my marbles. Lose them, I tell you, lose them. And you just never know what you're gonna get when you come to stream. It could be a completely sane me. It could be a completely not sane me. I could end up singing all night. I'm gonna do that one night. We're gonna do a stream, and all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sing. I'm gonna sing everything I say. Like I'm using the pen to color the moon, but instead it's the moon that looks like poo. Because I used too much gray and mixed it all today. Instead, I should just use a lot of white. That's what's gonna happen. Butts or hobos. Sounds good, Christina. Oh, I am crazy. Coming up with lyrics that don't make any sense. But it's okay. We're having fun and we are coloring, and it's what I only did today. Karaoke night, right? There you go. Or my neighbors, that works too. Oh my goodness, Allie said booty. It's good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So I am just, actually I'm kind of liking it more now that I'm outlining the white. Oh no, Loretta. I'll just come over and serenade your neighbors, Shannon, and they'll just think there's a crazy lady that lives nearby, and then they'll move. I'll be like, hello, Shannon's neighbor. I've come to sing, and hopefully you'll stop being so loud. Maybe someday I'll get dragon, and then we'll all hang out. Okay, to be fair, that student was looking shifty, Melissa. If anyone would like to know what we're talking about, when I had more time, Melissa and I played Lego Harry Potter, and I may or may not have used my Wingardium Leviosa powers to pick up students and toss them over the staircase. They were looking shifty. All right, so I'm using this to outline the white just a little bit more. I'll be like, all right, fellas, none of this shiftiness here. Over the staircase you go. I'll just go to Shannon's neighbor's house, and I'll buy the house that's next door to them, not Shannon's. But then I will build a staircase, and I'll just sit on the staircase, and I'll stare at them, and I'll be like, I'm watching you. False step, Missy, and it's the stairs for you. Over the side. But while I'm staring them down from my weird random staircase in the middle of a field, I will sing songs. And eventually, they'll want to leave because they just got this. Oh, that's what I do. You stare like, watching you. Okay, well, I'll fly down and just sing at them until they just like lose their minds. A, B, C, D, E, F, get the heck out of here. G, H. I'm just kidding. Oh no, you got neighbors too. All right, I'll just like do a tour. It's gonna be a, you know, a concert tour, but just with really bad singing. Really bad singing. This is my secret hidden ability, is to get terrible neighbors to move away because I sing at them all the time. It's good stuff right there. All right. I think it'd work to like wave my hand. You think it'd work to do like a heat gun on this to make this dry faster? I don't know. Okay, so here's what I think we're gonna do. We've got a little bit of the moon done. Do I want to add any more water? Hang on, I'm gonna do just a teeny tiny bit of water. Teeny tiny bit. See if I can get this to just move around at all. There we go. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. I'm telling you, my Fair Lady, like, it's just show tunes all the time in my head. You should know. Like, it's just constant show tunes. Okay, let's see. Oh, cool. They put up a new unit here this morning and woke them up. She came out from under the carport matter, then a wet hen because we interrupted her sleep. Oh, are you watering the moon? I am watering the moon. I was hoping it would glow. She glared at me and I glared back with a little smirk. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, for these stars, I kind of just want to stick with white, to be honest. So I am going to zoom out so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna, I almost said water because I was reading Allie's comment again. I'm gonna use a little bit of white on the star. Okay. And here we go. That's how it grows big and strong, exactly. And I gave it vegetables, and I loved it, and I pet it, and I named him Fred. Fred the Moon. or Teddy. I like Teddy better. He's Teddy the Moon. Like a teddy bear. All right, so this is not as bright white as I would like it. So we're gonna do another layer. Okay. Another layer. There we go. See, this is a little bit, it's not as dark as I would like it, but we're gonna roll with it. So we're gonna do some stars here. It's a big, strong moon. Someday you'll be a real moon. Okay, and we're gonna use stars here. We're still gonna go over that big one a little bit more so we can get a little bit, you know. And if you were doing Prismacolors, this would obviously be much darker. So I'm gonna emphasize the stars on the darkest parts of the sky. But I suppose if you had a moon that was that bright, you wouldn't see as much anyway. Now, one of the things that I'm doing is I'm not just doing dots all over the place, because if you just do a bunch of white dots like almost evenly throughout it, it's gonna look like snow, then it is gonna look like stars. So do your stars in little clustered, you know, maybe some different size. You could do like little like cross or plus symbols depending on how you want to do it. But definitely don't just dot your page with a ton of white dots all over the place, because it will just look like it's snowing. Glorified trailer park here, supposedly a subdivision. My neighbors on the left always have really expensive stuff dropped off. They don't get that kind of money working. Interesting. Okay, so now we're gonna use more here, just little dots. And we could always go over it with like a little bit of white paint if we wanted it to stand out more. Gonna go over you again. My head in the camera, I don't even know. Nope, it's not. Okay, sweet. Okay, so a little bit more white, because this is not as bright white as I would like it to be. So I might use another white pen here on top once they dry. Okay, all right, hang on. I'm gonna get another white pen here real quick. Well, 30 days, exactly. Okay, so these are pen touch pens. I discovered these actually when I was doing an upgrade video. I really like them. I like them a lot. So we're gonna use this right here. I don't know if this one is... that one I think is used up all the ink. Hang on, I got two of them here. Okay. Yeah, dots equal snow. You wanna do them in clusters for stars. Okay, is this... Hang on. Double check this one's all good to go. Is this one dried out too? I'm just using too much of them. Bring in the Posca. Ooh, actually, no. You know what I discovered the other day? I have a new unopened Posca pen. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Is that it? No, where did I put it? I found, oh no, there it is. Ah! Oh, so apparently I sound like Mickey again. We're gonna use the work pen. Okay, I'm about to use a knife. If I lose any fingers, you will all get to see it. Or if I stab myself, which is always a real possibility. Oh boy, we're using a sharp thing. This is gonna be good. Oh no! No, I'm bringing the Posca. I got Posca right here. See, P-O-S-C-A. P-O-S-K. P-O-S-K. All right, let's see. It's brand new, so give it a second. Which means you better be up to snuff here, Posca. Okay, I'm just gonna hold it down for a second. You call that a knife? That's a knife. I'm not gonna do that one again. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Come on, 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 come on. Okay, bear with me. Oh, oh, oh. Ha-ha! Got it. All right, let's go over this. I just got, oh, look at how bright that is. It's amazing what a new Posca will do. Here we go. Here we go. Sorry, I know I'm getting weird. People are gonna like watch this back when it's like a normal time and they're gonna be like, what is wrong with her? I'm like, well, I had a lot of coffee at like 4 o'clock this afternoon, and you know what? You're just experiencing me with coffee. Press, 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 right? Lion on the lamb, hello! Just popping in to say hi. Pegasus is looking gorgeous. Thank you. Wait, you can refill your Posca? Oh, Kelly, if you're in Discord or Instagram, can you link me that video? I feel like that's like secret magic knowledge right there. Refilling a Posca? How would you even do that? And are there refills? Like, how do you... I feel like this is... I must know, right? It does. Press, shake, right? Just keep pressing, just keep pressing, just keep pressing, pressing, pressing. What do you do with press? That's like seriously, like secretly, like secret wizardy knowledge that you're not supposed to, like, I don't know. There's a few things that I categorize under like crazy wizard magic. And that's one is that I found a headache medicine that doesn't, that has like almost no side effects, and it actually works to get rid of my headaches. That's one wizard magic. Refilling Poscas. That's another wizard magic. Am I still in frame? Yes, okay. No refill. She uses acrylic paint. It's messy, but I don't care if it works, right? Does it like clog up at all? Okay, yeah, just send me the link to the video because inquiring minds want to know. That would be like amazing. That's like secret knowledge we're not supposed to have. She must have had like an old Posca that like she played with and like tried to figure out how to open. And surely she must like water down the acrylic, right? Because I mean, acrylic itself is gonna be way too thick. Well, yeah, I mean, I've seen her before, but I mean, I don't know how hidden the video is. Yeah, I should think so. I mean, there might be a color or two that that you don't have, but you know, just improvise. You're all good. I mean, you could follow along with well, no, because do they have a Crayola watercolor pencil? Really, any watercolor pencil, because you don't have to use the exact same colors that I do. Absolutely not. Well, look at that. Don't that look pretty? All those little stars. Oh, I realized I was out of frame there. There we go. Well, my goodness, we just ended up doing the background for the whole night, didn't we? But that's okay. Oh, and I was right. We're only a little over. So here is the wrap up. Okay, so last stream we worked on the pony. I did the wings off stream, but you can kind of see how I, you know, did the darker green with the fade out to the pink. And we got like little pink and blue clouds that are outlined in white. And then tonight we did the galaxy background with the moon. Now this area here is going to get galaxy, galaxy, galaxy. Basically anywhere where there aren't clouds, that's where we're going to throw in the galaxy side. And I think what'll probably happen with me, maybe someday I'll do this one over here, but mostly I will just be happy if I finish this side, which I think it'll look cool when it's done. But yeah, I think that's probably about it. So let's see. Yes, Kelly, that's it. Nurtec, it's friggin' wizard magic headache medicine. The only thing is if I take it on an empty stomach, it'll make me nauseous for like 24 hours. But if I eat before I take it, like, it gets rid of the migraine. And I don't feel cruddy. And it's friggin' amazing. Yeah, these are, yeah, the Arteza watercolors. But yeah, Nurtec is crazy wizard magic medicine. Anyway, this is it for this page. So the plan is Wednesday, if the book arrives in time, we're gonna do Rita Berman Europa. If it does not, then we're gonna do something else. Knowing me, it'll probably be like Johanna Basford or something, but I'll take a look at the other suggestions. Fingers crossed it'll be here in time. I couldn't even begin to tell you what pencils we're gonna use because I won't know until I either see whatever page that I'm doing. So it'll be grab bag surprise. Look for the posted thing. I don't think I have any other announcements. The giveaway is done. Yeah, that's it. So let's see, we had some renewed memberships tonight. So thank you all for that. You're amazing. Thank you all for hanging out and chatting with me. And I will see you next on Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. US Central Time, bright and early. All right, so thank you for being awesome, everyone. Keep being awesome. And I'll see you in a few days. Have a good weekend, okay? Stay healthy, stay safe. Chat with you later.